Welcome, Gemini placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 25th to the 31st of August 2025. So if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. So let's get into your reading, guys, and find out the current energies to do with this particular week. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear for this particular week? So we have an extra card or two. Wow, coming through. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. Underneath we have the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. Okay. With the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Okay, guys, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but there is something to do with a breakup or a separation in regards to a relationship. Okay, there could be news coming to light. You're finding out information whether somebody is actually telling you of some sort of wrongdoing, or they've had a change of heart in regards to their feelings, or you've heard through so and so. I'm hearing, rather than from the horse's mouth, about some information that somebody tried to keep to themselves about a connection in regards to you, or somebody had potentially lied about something, right? That may have happened in the past, but then they tried to, you know, manipulate, I'm hearing, a situation by saying something didn't necessarily happen in the way that it did, and make you question or doubt yourself. So I'm hearing something about gaslighting here. This is not going to resonate for everyone, but I am getting that type of energy. Okay, so even if this is not something to do with a current relationship, right, could be something that happened a long time ago in the past, but it's like maybe you're wanting to step into a new relationship, or you're looking into the prospect to start dating again, but then thinking about the past and worried about if history is going to repeat itself, or, you know, even if history is not repeating itself, it's like you're feeling relatively sad because it's like something you may have forgotten about before that happened however many months or years ago. It just comes up and it literally gets you quite emotional, and then you're like, ah, right, okay, I'm not really necessarily sure how to deal with this as of right now, because maybe you have a lot of other things going on in your life too, right? But the other thing I'm getting is that if you and someone are not in a relationship, but there's a connection, there may have been some major kind of wires crossed or miscommunication between you and someone. There's been like a gross misunderstanding, and you thought one thing, but there was actually something else going on. Okay, so you believe that something was genuinely happening, but it wasn't anything like that, I'm hearing. So basically, you could have had seen a situation that you thought was absolutely 100% correct. Because especially if you're at a distance from someone, or you're having very little to no communication with someone, you may have felt like, well, this is exactly what's going on. They don't need to come through and say this to me. It's pretty evident that it looks this particular way. But then this person, if they were to be coming into your life to communicate with you, to clear things up, then it's like, no, none of that was actually going on. And it was only your only kind of worst fears coming up to the surface, and something that had, you know, triggered these particular negative thoughts, or a storyline around something that was going on, when actually, if this person was to come through, they would be like, wholeheartedly, the truth is this, and I'm not lying about it. But you may have felt somebody was lying about something, and then they clear it up, and then it's like, okay, now what do we do? So very, very interesting spin on things here, guys. Okay, yeah, you may have not wanted to be open to seeing what this person had to say, like to counteract whatever it was that you were thinking and feeling on how you viewed the whole scenario. But because there has been little communication, it's like, well, what else was I supposed to think? What else was I supposed to know if I'm not in regular contact or consistent contact with you? So how else would I have drawn to the conclusion that you're trying to draw instead, right? How would that even be possible? It just doesn't add up here with that Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. So yeah, interesting. I do feel like somebody is wanting to get a lot off their chest to actually make sure that you both know where you're at with a scenario. But somebody is very much understanding why you may have thought the way that you thought about what was going on. Like, they can see it from your perspective, whereas before they may have not been able to in the past. But it's like now something has taken place, and now they realize and recognize where you were coming from, or why things played out the way that they have, especially if there has been a considerate amount of time between you and someone not necessarily talking or being around each other. Okay, they get it now. They're maybe starting to understand how hurt you may have been in regards to this and confused with the Seven of Cups. Whereas before, they may have not got the full gist of it or really understood why you took the actions that you did or said what you said or didn't say. Two of Wands, the King of Swords, it's like now they have clarity about why you may have felt stuck and hurt over the whole ordeal, whereas before they just didn't get it. Okay, so now I feel like this person is wanting to rush in to communicate with you to straighten things out about whatever had happened here. Okay. But there's definitely somebody who really wants to talk to you. Now, this could be to do with a relationship, a friendship, a connection of sorts. But somebody has been in their head about you, trying to work out why things are currently the way that they are. Okay. The Devil with the Eight of Swords, Capricorn energy. I'm getting something to do with a third party scenario here, maybe a karmic relationship, a karmic cycle. Okay, third party, as I say that, Three of Swords, geez, okay. With the Page of Wands. So maybe you were under this impression that somebody was in a relationship with another person. Or they made it look that way. I'm hearing they made it look that way. Maybe this person thought that if they had made a situation look a certain way, that if this person was in a relationship with somebody else, that it would kind of get you to come in and speak to them. But I'm hearing you didn't do that. So maybe I'm hearing something may have backfired, or this person may have come from a position and place of their ego, or done of something to try to get you to come through and like initiate more of this with this person. Maybe they wanted to make you jealous. I don't know why I'm getting that. Ace of Swords with the Empress. Wow. With the Empress and then the Nine of Cups. So I'm picking up divine feminine energy here. Did like a divine masculine like try to come up with a tactic to make it look like they had options as well, and to get you to go and chase after them? With the Queen of Wands landing on the Eight of Swords, damn. With the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. But I'm hearing you didn't follow through with that, and now this person, I'm hearing who they never really wanted to be with if they are with this person, or I'm hearing the jig is up. 11:11 on the timer. So if this person, like your divine masculine, was in a connection elsewhere, or made it look like they were in a connection elsewhere to get you to be feeling a certain type of way, to be going after them, to initiate something, it didn't work. And then whoever they're dealing with thinks and feels on some level that there is going to be more between this divine masculine and them when there isn't. And that it was just like a ploy or a plot or a plan, because I'm hearing that this person wanted to be with you, has always wanted to be with you, is like obsessed with you, is in love with you, but then at the same time, it's like they may have felt like I'm hearing that they weren't good enough for you, or that what have you. What on earth? With the Page of Wands, this person wants to communicate with you and clear a few things up. It's going to be manifesting soon with the World and the Sun. So I do feel like if there is a potential here that there's a divine masculine that's been in a relationship or situationship with someone, right? They may now realize that whatever this is toxic. If none of the other stuff that I've said potentially applies, that they were doing of anything to create a scenario to look a certain type of way, and that they had showcased their sense of loyalty with this karmic connection, right? Then I'm hearing that this potentially this third party, this karmic connection, they have been lying from the get-go. Their intentions haven't been pure, that they haven't wanted more with this person, but they wanted to see what they could get out from being in the scenario with this person. Yeah, there's a breakup that's imminent here, or a separation. Somebody had been biding their time, settling, I'm hearing, in regards to whatever this is. But I'm hearing that they're now deciding to take action to end whatever this is. This seems complicated. The Tower and the Nine of Wands with the Moon. There's something about the upcoming eclipse season, or there's something to do with the next full moon that's important here. Whatever has been done in the dark is coming to light, and somebody's going to need to take the time to heal. But somebody wants to come through and apologize. Yeah, with the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's walking away from a scenario. They've been stressed out. Maybe they think and feel on some level that they've lost you entirely. And the opportunity to be with you and invest in something more. This person's very sorry. I'm hearing, I don't know what came over me. Like, as in, I don't understand why I did what I did, or why I had the motive to do what I did, or it's like they just don't understand. I'm hearing this person, all they're thinking and feeling is how can they balance it and make it right with you and work their way to come through towards you. Goodness me, with the Four of Wands as well as I go to break up the deck, the 11:11 card. I feel like the issue's about to hit the fan in some way, to do with a connection. There's going to be some sort of drama or chaos or what have you. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, somebody's about to be left out in the cold here, because whatever has been going on has not been working. This person may even have been dealing with some sort of addictions. And that's why they didn't come through towards you. Yeah, they may have had money problems. With the Hermit, Virgo energy, we're in Virgo season. So there's something about this Virgo season, the eclipses. There's a new beginning taking place again with the fall. There's something about what's coming up in the next few weeks or so, next few months to the end of the year. There is a major change around. But things have definitely been complicating. You're going to be getting some answers. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups. Not all is what it seems. That's all I keep on hearing. There's been some sort of illusion that has shattered here. Or many illusions that have shattered here. But this person is... I feel like this person's going to need to have some time to just isolate themselves, to regroup, and maybe look at whatever they're needing to look at to complete or heal before having anything more with you, moving towards you with the Chariot. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some sort of endings to take place before you and them can have a new beginning. This person may have to abandon a situation. I'm hearing jump ship. They have to jump ship from something. Yeah, take the initiative before having something fresh with you. Interesting, guys. Obviously, with the messages, take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. I was picking up on multiple storylines here, but whatever has been done in the dark is coming to light, and whatever confusion that there has been, there will be clarity. I'm hearing that whatever is needed to be under destruction is under destruction as of right now in order for something to be rebuilt on a more solid foundation. I feel like there is going to be secrets that are coming to light. Lies are going to be out in the open. People having to take accountability and responsibility for, you know, the consequences of their actions here, or lack of which, if that's something that resonates. But there is new energy coming through. I mean, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and we've even had the Ace of Pentacles, I believe, as well. Yes, we do. Wow. So we have 4 aces on the table. So there is something major taking place. There's definitely like a karmic cycle closing up here. Karmic connections, karmic loops. But guys, wow. I mean, there's a lot going on here. So obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, right? But we have Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, coming through the most, but we do have air, we have water, earth, and fire. 1111. So as in 1111, 111, 1010, 777, 888, 222, 999, 444. May be very significant, but that's all the messages I'm kind of picking up on for you as of right now with the current energies. But if you're intrigued to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs that I have available, then please go ahead to the timestamp and click on that zodiac sign to receive more insight for the week, more messages. But I hope that you have a good week. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.